Hello, welcome back to the channel. Whoop. Didn't mean to make you dizzy. Okay, I've got my favorite Halloween shirt on and my leggings that I like to wear with this when I'm not wearing the Halloween shoes. Skulls and crossbones, spider webs, pumpkins, ghosties, mushrooms, etc. We have our first order from Mythic Coffee Company. And like I said, a friend of mine, for what she calls Werewolf Wednesday post memes, and there was a picture of something as whiskey werewolf and a coffee, and made a comment basically, if that's real, I want to order it. And I looked it up online and it was real. And later my friend Athena of We Put the We in Halloween, go check her out, commented, yes, it is a company. And I said, yeah, after I made the comment, I looked it up and placed an order. So yes, we are adding another coffee company to the long list of coffee companies to order from. Yes, there is a pull tab. There we go, I found it. And Stitch wants the bag, and so does Lilo. Wait, what? Hold the tab? Why isn't it opening? Seriously? Okay, ta-da. Hey, girls. Want this? Stitch went first and Lilo went after. They smell coffee. It won't hurt them because there's nothing. It's not actually coffee on it. They just smell it. Okay. I love this. Look at that. It is a werewolf drinking whiskey. Premium barrel-aged coffee, Mythic Coffee Company, creepy good coffee. So now we have something to add to the creepy repertoire, if I remember, like Bones, which is a more mainstream company, and Death Wish, which is another mainstream. But I'm going to cut back on them because, well, Bones and Death Wish both go through Walmart, so they're going to be ones that I get as little as possible. If I'm wanting coffee, if I'm low on coffee or whatever, I will possibly I do on occasion, I will get the coffee, but I'm going to try and back off on them. Fire department coffee also goes through Walmart, so they're not high on my list anymore, which means it's time to find other. Okay, here you go, Lilo. Other companies to support. So, yes, we'll leave them be. Unless I have a coffee emergency, which doesn't happen very often. Yes. I love it. Ingredients, coffee. Roasted by Temecula Coffee Roasters, Temecula, California. So this is aged in whiskey barrels. And we will have to give this a try and let you know how it tastes. And I will add them to, like I said, I will add them to my list and maybe cross a couple off the list. So that's it. Still on the way, I have a creepy looking cat pillow from Temu. It's with my chin. Yeah, creepy cat pillow and a skull pillow from Temu. And coasters. Oh, I did order some more coffee from Witchwood. Now that they're under new owners, they're starting to set up a new website. The old website, if you go shopping on Witchwood, you have to go to the new website because the old website no longer works. So you might have to go through Facebook to find them. So give them a try. I ordered the Witch's Familiar and Warlock, which are two coffee varieties. That's not the right word. You have light, medium, dark levels of different levels of roast. There we go. Different levels of roast than I ordered the last time. So I'm looking forward to getting those as well. And I will try to remember to review them. Since I don't have tea for tea and pajamas right now, I've used up the last one of those. Well, not used it up completely, but I've used it as a review. It's going to be a while again before I have more. Well, tea and coffee are expensive, so I may have to cut back on that stuff, but I will try to get as much as I can. Again, I have 2 more bags coming, so I should be good for coffee for a while. And tea will wait a little bit longer and then try to order some more, probably from Brutalities or maybe another company. We'll see. Dropped my stuff off at St. Vinny's. My friend came to pick me up. That feels good to get rid of some of that stuff. I am not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I like my days off. I like to relax, but I always end up doing things, like having to do work, like as in housework on my days off. I would love one of these days to just do something fun. My friend did ask me if I wanted to go into St. Vinny's after I dropped the stuff off, and I said no. Um, I only have enough extra money for cab fare, so I don't want to spend that. So, no St. Vinny Hall for quite a while because, well, I could have, but I need to save the money for cab. So, the St. Vinny's Halls have to be replaced with other things. And I will still endeavor to get house-related stuff. Yeah, replacing the 2 animal throw pillows on my bed is a start. Having gotten the new rug, which I put in the bedroom area, which I was going to put in the living room, is a start. I've got some fun lounging pants in a shopping cart that I'm going to order. Mushrooms, yes, I think I'm going to lean into my mushroom phase. I gave my mushroom sweater to a friend of mine at work because the inside was too scratchy. But I like these leggings. I love these leggings. I love my accidental double order from Temu with the little mushroom ghost. So I'm leaning into my mushroom phase. Something about this decor. Yes, I still consider myself goth mainly, but I like whimsical things. So I think I've probably, at the heart of it, been more geeky and whimsigoth than anything else. So Halloween pumpkins and skulls and mushrooms, gnomes. Well, or as the British call them, gonks. The big old, the gnome that's basically all nose and no face. Um, yeah, gonks and mushrooms and skulls and pumpkins. So basically whimsigoth. Um, this the steam goth, rustic goth stuff. Like I call it tavern goth. Yes, it's not a thing, but it is a thing with me. Or saloon goth. I still have some of that. The one corner of my apartment where I've got all the beer signs, that I save from boxes, and my 99 beers on the wall. Well, on the divider, it's a shelf. So, but yeah, the wood grain and earth tones, shades of gray and green and brown, lend to a kind of different different vibe. Like I'm trying to keep it goth. I have my corners. My sleeping corner is still mainly goth, and little things like that. So we are still gothy. We're just slightly different right now until we can get another place to live. A house is not going to happen, so I'm just going to have to flex myself as best I can in this space. I am still thinking about wanting to do another haunted dollhouse, but I had to make myself not go into St. Vinny's because I don't have the spending money right now. But one of these days, I want to go into St. Vinny's and look around and see if they have any dollhouses, so I can start over because I saved my doll. and the little dolls that were going to be the friends, and some other dolls that I was going to use as friends to put in that space. So it's going to happen at some point. I just have to do it. I have to make myself do it. I have to get more stuff. I have totes in the makeshift storage area and in the closet and in drawer, and stuff in drawers. And when I get the dollhouse, I'm just going to pull all the stuff out of all the totes and go, okay, here we go. Let's get this started again. I need a hobby. Besides YouTube, this is basically a hobby. I don't get paid for this. I don't have enough subs to be monetized. So this is just a fun thing to do. I love to chat with you guys and share things. And I'm going to let you go because I'm sharing a lot and not really saying much of anything. So if you like these rambly waffly videos where I talk a lot about random things and occasionally about nothing, give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to this random nonsense, hit the bell once. If you want notifications as to what more random stuff I'm going to have and when I'm going to have it, hit the bell a second time. Feel free to comment down below. Please keep it civil. And no hate speech. I consider this a safe space. So if you don't like what you see, move along. If you don't like my subscribers, move along. And I need to at some point probably look into some things again. You know how I feel about red baseball caps. If you wear a red baseball cap and you're not a baseball fan, bye. Let's see. The weather is starting to warm up a little bit, but still, track responsibly, track safely. The roads are still slippery. And regardless of the time of year, though, beware of ice. Ice is slippery and very dangerous. Make sure you ice-proof your vehicle and yourself. Okay, and please, as always, take care of all of the monsters that are in danger right now, especially because they need love, protection, and respect. Please be their family if they don't have one. And vampires, do you remember your parasol and your 100 SPF so you don't turn into a pile of ash? We want to keep you around too. I want all my monsters to stay safe and sound. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Bye now.